Well, Merry Christmas Eve. We begin tonight with a live look outside, a little foggy, a little hazy. Tomorrow could be more foggy and soggy, though, for Christmas, but that doesn't mean it also can't be holly and jolly. Thanks for inviting us in tonight. I'm Allison Gormley in for Scott Swan, and we are joined here with Rob Ellis.
Yeah, and I love the holly jolly, the soggy and foggy, a lot of rhyming there, and that's exactly what we're going to have in the forecast. I don't know that it's going to be a lot of rain, but it's going to be decent rain chances just about the entire day. So let's get right into it. Already we're starting to see it on radar, kind of as planned. This is what we expected, starting to overspread the area. There is a little bit of dry air that's in place, not terribly dry, because you can tell how kind of hazy it's been over the past couple of hours. This is going to move in, and we do expect that we are going to see some of those conditions continue to bring us the chance, or at least the possibility, of some rain showers. Now, as far as what we expect once this moves in, it's going to stay with us for a while. You're not going to see a lot of movement in both your temperatures and in the radar for tomorrow. So temperatures right around 40 degrees, maybe 5 degrees either side of that. That's going to hold there for just about the entire day tomorrow, holding right near 40. We may reach a high temperature of around 45 degrees, but you also notice those rain chances stay with us just about the entire day. Again, not heavy rain, but enough to wet the roadways. We also mentioned the foggy concerns. The visibilities are dropping once these get down to around maybe 1 or 1.5 mile in visibility. That's when we start to say fog has formed. So watch for patchy fog overnight. Light rain most of Christmas Day, even warmer temperatures through New Year's, and I'll talk about those numbers coming up.
Thanks, Rob. If you're heading out for a Christmas gathering tomorrow, make sure you've got the WTHR weather app on your phone. You can check radar and our weather blog at any time. The app is a free download in your app store. Well, Santa may have the biggest journey of the night, but plenty of Hoosiers are doing their own traveling this Christmas Eve, and they're not alone. According to AAA, millions of people will be taking trips between now and the new year. Our Anna Chalker caught up with travelers and their families at the airport.
While some people coming off their flights at the Indianapolis International Airport may not be getting a white Christmas, they'll be getting a hug.
We were just so happy
when they meet up with their family for the holidays.
I've been in an airport or on an airplane for like the past 20 hours now, but I'm excited.
That excitement felt all around the airport as these parents wait for their son.
I missed you.
Who's been studying abroad in Japan these last 4 months.
We're glad to get him home, especially on Christmas Eve.
While it can be a lot of rushing and waiting here at the airport, the Hoosiers reconnecting with their families for Christmas Eve are spending those few extra minutes cherishing the moment. A moment the husbands never thought would happen.
I would have never known this 5 months ago.
The two have known each other since high school, but after years of challenges and heartbreak,
Good old social media, Facebook, 46 years later, brought us together.
They got married a few weeks ago.
It's great.
That's right, yeah, special. Our first Christmas and everything together as a couple.
And even though it's a first for them, they share the same Christmas love with thousands of Hoosier families. In Indianapolis, Anna Chalker, 13 News.
Thank you, Anna. Well, things at the airport going much smoother tonight than they were this morning. Operations at American Airlines are now back to normal. The FAA briefly issued a nationwide ground stop because of a technical issue. The agency confirms the ground stop was issued at the airline's request.
Think how many people, how many children, the tragedy, what they're feeling today, what they were going through last night after this incident, nobody should have to go through and having to hear shots fired within that mall.
Tonight, a man is under arrest after a fight that escalated into gunfire inside Castleton Square. It's a story we first brought you at breaking news last night at 11. Now, police confirm an 18-year-old was taken into custody for intimidation, but officers say he is not believed to be the shooter. Investigators tell 13 News one man involved showed up at an Indy hospital with a gunshot wound. The violence unfolding as hundreds of shoppers picked up last-minute Christmas presents. Community activist Charles Harrison with the Indy 10-Point Coalition happened to be at the mall today, less than 24 hours after that gunfire.
You know, I do believe that it is an isolated incident, and, you know, I don't feel unsafe going in the mall. So it's one of the reasons why, you know, this morning I decided that I was going to go.
Police say they did find a bullet hole in a wall in a machine and an arcade. but no one who was not involved in the dispute was hurt. A fatal crash tonight in Shelby County. It happened around 2:30 this afternoon near County Road 900 North and County Road 675 West. Investigators say it looks like the car left the road, overcorrected, and hit a tree. The coroner's office is expected to release the name of the person killed, and we'll bring you that update when we get it. Right now, Indianapolis firefighters are trying to figure out what caused this massive fire not far from downtown. Flames destroying the Sanctuary on Penn, a church building and wedding venue at Pennsylvania and Walnut Streets. Because the fire left the building so unstable, the city ordered that it be torn down for safety reasons. Tonight, Jenny Runovich shares the impact of its loss.
Oh, yep, you see the fire now. It's busting out of the building now.
The images downtown are difficult to watch. Flames searing the Sanctuary on Penn, burning 150 years of Indianapolis history on Christmas Eve. A Lutheran church turned wedding venue destroyed. The cause still unknown. Hours after the fire, with emergency demolition looming, images are all Ariana Medeiros could muster.
It's terrible.
A wedding photographer usually here to document joy.
We've probably captured upwards of 70 to 100 couples, finalize their future in these buildings.
Now using her camera to capture sudden loss.
Just because my heart is here. I love this venue. I've seen all of the love that can happen in here, and things do come to an end. And I just wanted to get all of it, just for me. It's a shell of a very, very beautiful building.
And then this back area was like the cocktail room and the bar.
Mariah Handlin has photographed weddings at Sanctuary on Penn for a decade.
Super special.
She too came to mourn the past and what could have been. One wedding was scheduled here this weekend, many more soon after.
I have a list of clients I'm gonna have to reach out to this afternoon, and I'm sure most of them have heard.
When a building carries so many memories, the loss is especially devastating, which is why when this one came down, the people who chronicled love here seemed to feel each hit, break with each brick, heartache on behalf of all the couples who found joy inside.
We put the forever in the weddings as photographers.
Yet even through tears, they felt compelled to capture the agonizing end, remembering what was.
And all the photos that we took in here they're going to last forever.
In Indianapolis, Jenny Runovich, 13 News.
As Jenny mentioned, a lot of the couples had their weddings booked for this place. The Sanctuary on Penn posted on Instagram that they'll give an update after the holidays. Tonight, Indiana State Police are renewing the push for answers in a woman's disappearance nearly a decade ago. 18-year-old Marina Bolter was last seen near the IGA parking lot on US 231 south of Bloomfield on December 31st, 2014. The next day, her coworkers reported her missing after she didn't show up to her job. Now investigators are asking anyone with information to come forward. We've got that contact information right now at WTHR.com. Tonight, a suspect is dead after a shooting involving a Case County Sheriff's deputy. The shooting happened in Carroll County and is now under investigation by Indiana State Police. Detectives say Cass County officers were called early this morning after a report of 2 people stabbed. While they responded, investigators say they saw 35-year-old Christopher Evans armed with knives. They say he ignored orders and charged at the deputy who fired his weapon. Evans died at the scene. The deputy is now on administrative leave, which is standard in these investigations. One of the people stabbed is now in critical condition. The other has injuries not thought to be life-threatening. Tonight, a man is under arrest for hitting and killing an Illinois state trooper. Investigators say Trooper Clay Carnes pulled over on I-55 near Joliet to remove debris from the road late last night. According to NBC Chicago, the driver accused of hitting the trooper was arrested and charged with violating Illinois' move-over law. Carnes had been a trooper for 11 years. He leaves behind a wife and 2 kids.